I'm back with you this morning for your morning devotion. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you've been taking advantage of this time between 6 and 9 to get out for a bit of a walk or run. I've really been enjoying it. I've seen some friendly, familiar faces along the road, which has been really awesome. So let's get into this morning's devotion. I've been reading the books of John recently, and in 3 John, verses 3 to 4, a couple of words stood out to me. So I'll read you the verses. It gave me great joy to have some brothers come and tell about your faithfulness to the truth and how you continue to walk in the truth. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. So the words that stood out to me are continue and then walk and walking. So let's look at this word walk or walking. Walk is an action word. It takes a bit of effort. But it doesn't take so much effort if where you are walking, if the path that you're walking on is nice and flat and the scenery is pretty and you've got great company and the weather is good, then it's actually quite pleasant. It's quite nice to go for a walk. There are times though where walking can be a bit more challenging. So when the weather isn't so great and it's raining, or if the wind is howling, or if it's too hot, I do the park run every now and then, and sometimes it gets quite windy. And if you've done the park run and you've done it when the wind has been howling, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it is not pleasant at all, especially on that beach part. As soon as when you are walking with the wind, it's kind of okay. It kind of like actually gives you a bit of momentum. But as soon as you turn around and you're walking against the wind, oh wow, then you can't, it's not a park run. You have to actually stop and you have to walk. And you have to lean in and put effort into each stride that you're taking. And not only that, with the the pressure of the wind, you've got sand just blowing into your face, into every part of your body, and it's really sore and uncomfortable. The one good thing I always joke is that we get a good full body exfoliation after that. But it's not a very pleasant part of the park run when the wind is howling. And if it's too hot, it's not nice. And then also if you're walking and the terrain isn't great and it's bumpy and it's maybe quite steep, then it's not so great. I know going on hiking is quite nice, and that's, you got different terrain, which isn't too bad. But I don't know if you've ever been on a hike and the person in front of you has kind of moved a branch out of the way for them to walk, and they forget that you're behind, and so they let go of the branch and bang, the branch smacks you in the face. That has happened to me, and I think I may have also been a person that has forgotten about the person behind me. So sorry to anyone that I've done that to. It happens, but isn't that what happens in life sometimes? It's actually quite nice. You're enjoying your hike, you're enjoying your days, life's going well, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, something comes and smacks you in the face, and just kind of derails everything. And sometimes life is fun, or the road is fun. Like I said, it's pleasant, and the path is straight, the weather's fun, the people are fun, but it might be a bit long, and you eventually get a bit tired. So those are all the different types of scenarios, types of walks that you can be on. And the other word, continue, is what stood out to me, and that's what I want to share with you today, is to continue to walk, continue to carry on, persevere. Because right now, the walk is not so great. The walk is a bit unpleasant, the weather is not so great, the terrain's a bit bumpy, it's a bit rough, but we need to persevere. We need to carry on carrying on. And so that's what I just want to encourage you today, is to carry on in the truth, carry on doing what you're called to do. And in the forefront of your mind, just remember why we are doing what we're doing. Because it's so easy to lose heart when we lose the focus on the why. I know this past week I've been so frustrated with everything. Everything is just much harder to do. To get things done takes so much more effort and so much more time. Even this devotion, I have had so much trouble getting this devotion done. I have done so many takes, and eventually yesterday I did one and I finally got through it, only to find out that my phone bombed halfway through and I was just talking to a phone that had died. So yes, this is I have had to persevere to get this devotion to you. Actually, from yesterday to today, I actually changed my message to perseverance because of it. And that's my message for you today, is just to carrying on. Just take those little steps and persevere through this time, because we are doing this for our Father, for our King, for His glory, for the kingdom. And we need to remember why we're doing what we're doing. Anyway, sending you lots of love, and I'm hoping to see you again online sometime soon. Thank you. Bye bye.